Have you ever done something, forced yourself to do something that just has you drained? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I literally just finished making a video about being a failed streamer or what makes you a failed streamer. Literally finished that video. And for some reason, after I finished that video, I decided to jump on stream. I jumped on stream for about an hour. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel drained. I got an anxiety attack. I don't know how I got an anxiety attack when I made a video about the very topic that seems to be affecting my mental state. My girlfriend's convinced that I'm mentally ill. She's in the background saying I'm mentally ill, but I'm like, yo, I need to document my mental state because how is it possible that, I told you guys in the video about being a failed streamer, that if you're a failed streamer, it's because you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And I genuinely meant everything I said. But at the same time, for some reason, that video gave me an anxiety attack. Just making the video, the sole act of making that video gave me an anxiety attack. I didn't realize it at the time, but when I finished the video, I jumped onto Battlefield 6. As soon as the session started, actually, to be honest, I wasn't even planning on playing Battlefield 6. I was planning on doing reactions. But I felt instantly drained after making that video. So in order to not let down the viewers, I was like, let me just do a normal Battlefield 6 gameplay stream, right? And I jumped on the Battlefield 6 gameplay, but I was just not in it. I don't know if it's because of the video. I don't know if it's because of what's been going on lately with my channel. Not really sure. But I instantly felt drained and I instantly regretted going live. So I ended up ending stream, right? After 45 minutes. I did a short 45-minute long stream and I ended. And I just feel drained. I just feel drained. I don't know if you guys have ever felt that. Have you ever felt that? Just completely out of it. To the point where I'm thinking, like, do I want to even do the stream in the afternoon today? I'm not really sure. The worst part about it is I'm starting to realize that I'm really not good at expressing my emotions either. Like my emotional and mental state, I want to make a video telling you guys how I feel, like documenting how I feel. But as soon as I get on camera, it's like the feeling that I'm feeling kind of like dissipates, right? Like I was in an angry state when I ended, and then I get on camera and now I don't feel as angry. So the video doesn't even come across as like fully genuine to what I'm trying to express to you guys. But what my takeaway here, the takeaway here is that doing this content creation thing is extremely draining. Whether you're passionate about it or not, it doesn't matter what your intentions are. This is going to be a hard watch because I don't even know what I'm fucking talking about, right? I'm sitting here and I want to tell you guys how I feel, but I just don't know the words to put into clear perspective how I feel about this. My chest is tight. I can barely breathe. Might be pushing myself too much to do this. I don't even know. I literally don't know what's happening. That's the worst part. That's the worst feeling when you don't know what's actually happening. Like, why am I getting an anxiety attack? No idea. What am I exactly feeling? Other than the physical traits of an anxiety attack, the tight chest and the difficulty breathing, what am I actually feeling? Can't describe it to you. What was the root cause? No idea. Was the root cause the video I made? Was the root cause not getting enough sleep? Was the root cause just being burnt out? Am I burnt out? I don't know. Sometimes I feel burnt out, sometimes I don't. Last night I had a stream and during that stream I didn't feel burnt out at all. I felt manic. Then I'm watching my girlfriend open up a fly swatter. I don't know what the hell she bought. She bought some sort of fly swatter. Oh, it's a drain cleaner to clean hair. It looked like a miniature fly swatter. That's why. I don't even know what I'm doing, chat. And I don't know why I'm calling you guys chat. Yeah, look what she got. Oh, I see what it is. Okay, okay. It's a hair. Okay, it goes down like that. Can you imagine somebody sticks it inside somebody's butthole? I had to call the emergency room and get that shit out, I bet. I told you this video is gonna be a hard watch. I'm not editing this shit either. It's going up just like how it's getting recorded. My point in the point of making this video is to let you guys know that you cannot let this shit consume your entire identity, right? Like being a content creator, you cannot let it consume your entire identity. Get you extremely stressed out, riled up. I promised my audience that I would be making content every day for the next year, right? And so far I've done that. I've gone live every single day for the last 11 months. And it's really starting to take a toll on my mental health. I can feel the toll it's taking on my mental health. And I'm a guy who's doing this out of passion. I'm not even doing it for the clout or any of the extra stuff. I'm literally just doing this because I wanted to talk to people and share my opinions and get a voice. But this shit got me tight. I'm not going to lie. To the point where I'm forcing myself to go live sometimes. I'm hoping that tonight when I go live, I'm back in that manic state. Because at least when I have a manic state, I'm in a good mood and the stream flows. But what am I doing? I have no idea. Where is this going? I have no idea either. Why am I continuing? I mean, I do enjoy having people give me feedback on my takes. But is it draining everything I got? 100%. So I guess you can take this video as a warning, right? Take it as a warning. If you want to get into the live, especially live streaming, if you want to get into content creation, but especially live streaming, just be prepared to have a mental breakdown at some point. Especially if you're really pushing yourself and you're getting on here every single day and you're trying to give it your all. Get prepared. Be prepared. I don't want you to get caught off guard because this shit is not easy. It's not easy on the mental. It just isn't. I would be lying to you. You know, my last video made that shit sound easy. Oh yeah, if you're trying to be a streamer, just get on here and be yourself. The problem is it's impossible to get on here and be yourself. I can get close to being myself, but I don't think I can truly ever be myself on here. Even though I'm trying my hardest to be myself, be the authentic me. Because no matter how you look at it, it is a performance, right? I can come on here and say, oh, I'm not going to be performative. And I can tone down the performativeness of it, but it's still going to be performative no matter how you look at it, right? Because I'm at the end of the day, I'm being recorded. And even that 1%, that 1%, that 2%, that 3% of performative energy, that shit is draining. It's draining. Worrying about whether people are going to enjoy the content or not is draining. So maybe I'm a hypocrite because my last video said that you shouldn't worry about any of that stuff, but I would be lying. I'm lying to you. I'm lying to you. I do worry about that stuff. I worry about it all the time. Every time I go live, I worry about it. Every time I go live, I worry about what I'm saying, how I sound, how people are perceiving me, all of that stuff. And I need to remember to stay in the moment, right? But it's very hard to stay in the moment. That's the problem. Very hard. I'm constantly projecting my consciousness forward to the future in anticipation on how the content I'm creating is being received or will be received. Even the video I'm making right now. Not sure how to break this cycle. How do you become more natural on camera? How do you become more natural in front of an audience? I don't know. I wish I knew. If you're watching this video trying to figure out the answer of that question, I'm sorry to you. I can't answer it. I can barely talk. I can barely string along a series of words in a coherent manner to convey an idea to you guys on stream or even in a video. And I guarantee this video is not going to get any views. Watch. People don't want real, right? You come on here, you tell them how you feel, you tell them what's going on in your psyche. Nobody gives a fuck. This video is gonna be my lowest viewed video. How much do you want to bet? But I'm gonna post it anyway, you know? I'm a hypocrite, but I'm not a hypocrite because I am doing this for myself. Every video that I make is for myself. And I need to remember that, right? I need to keep that in mind. When I'm doing this, it's for myself. I'm not doing it for other people. I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for myself. I got to keep telling myself that. You're doing this for yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to be truly happy. Even if you enjoy the process of creating the content, even if you enjoy the process of talking to the people, getting your ideas out there, if you're not doing it for yourself, you're not going to be happy. And I think that even though I keep telling myself I'm doing it for me, deep down inside, I am still being performative. So I just wanted to document my mental state, to be honest. This video, I will let it, I will leave it public. I'm not going to edit it. I'm not going to remove any of the errors. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. I need to figure out how to let go. How do I let go? Because I'm constantly worrying about how I'm perceived on this stupid app. Why? No idea. Worrying about how I sound, if I stuttered, if I said, if I'm talking too fast, if I'm talking too slow, if I misspeak. The only way I can break that is if I just upload these videos without editing. That's why I haven't been editing my videos at all. That's why I have not been editing my videos at all, because I need to get used to not caring. Just not caring. The more I care, the harder this is. That's the truth. Anyways, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.